Shalawam Makyam, Kahala Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kakwadash. I want to proceed this lesson. We'll give you double honors to the apostles and elders, Grand Millstone, and a Shalawam to the brothers doing this work in truth and sincerity. So I want to go into a testimony, about like 2 days ago, I had this, this dream, this vision, and, I got a precept to back that up, to show that, we're in the last days, that, young men, young women, the prophets and the brothers doing this truth, we're having dreams about what's going to come to happen, what's going to come to pass in America, which is really Babylon the Great. You want to bring that out?
This is Acts 2:17, and it shall come to pass in the last days, saith the Most High, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams.
So it says we're gonna dream dreams, and see visions, So I have this dream where, I was in New York, and I was with this Eve, I was with one of my Eves, I guess. I didn't know who she was, but me and her were casually walking down New York City, and it was a rainy night. The streets were a little flooded with water, it was a little stormy. And as we're walking down, passing this four-way street, and we look to our left, and there's a group of people lined up. And they already had a group of people in line, and there's other people just standing around. They had the NYPD armored trucks, They had all the trucks out there, the cars, they're putting up the fences, the barbed wire fences. And
I got a piece of food for that.
Come on.
This is 2 Ezra 15 and verse 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. So what the brother's describing, is these troops blocking off, men from entering into, cities.
They were blocking everybody off, and they already had these people in line. And if you brothers know, this like the automated robot voice where it says, go away, stay back, go away, stay back. It just kept on repeating itself. But this automated voice was saying, you will need the chip to buy, sell, or get what you need, And then at the end it said the chip is mandatory, and it kept on repeating itself over and over, And everybody was just looking, and then we just seen people going in there, getting marked up, with the charagma. And one of the officers, he came up onto a ladder, and he had a megaphone, and he because there's people recording it on their phones, and he came up on the megaphone, and he said, if you are recording, you are violating, some sort of law, he said, and we're gonna have to confiscate your phone, and we're gonna have to confiscate you. And that's when all these, police officers and men in uniform started rushing these civilians, and everybody started to run, Everybody was running away from the cops and, trying to get away, And I was getting away too. And I remember this Eve that I know in the world, she helped me get away, Hey, Lord's will. But, that's just the testimony that I had on what was going to come to happen, because, they're snatching people up and they're taking you without your will, Even if you didn't want to go, hey, it wasn't up to you, because, hey, martial law was already implemented. That's when, that was the beginning stages of martial law, the first days. And they're already on the microphone saying, you will need the chip, this and that, You want to go ahead with something?
I got you.
But, that's how we're in the last days. And, hey, look at this. Congress just passed a bill for World War III, in case a conflict happens.
This is Matthew 24:8. All these are the beginning of sorrows. So what we're seeing right now is, the entering of that charagma. And, you're not going to be able to buy or sell, just how the brothers, dream was. If you don't take it, you're going to have those that are going to revolt against it, which is all going to lead back to what? Jacob's trouble, sedition among men, which we can just go into right here. This is Matthew's 24, Salakia. And verse, I can just start at 7. For nation shall rise against nation, about yesterday, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows, And let me just get this, because, this really goes into it. So this is 2nd Ezra 15 and verse 16. For there shall be sedition, which means, when you go into it, let me just get the definition of it.
People gonna be against one another, but he's gonna bring out the definition to clarify more on that word.
Sedition, conduct or speech inciting people to rebel against the authority of a state or monarch.
So hey, that's what we're already seeing. We're already seeing these worldly ass people, going on TikTok. Hey, we gotta get water bottles. We don't need money, we need bullets. I just seen a video today where this Edomite was saying, once that dollar collapses, and that digital currency comes in, they don't want money. They said, hey, we need to stock up on bullets, and we need to stock up on water. So you already know these people are gonna be carnally minded. Hey, that's why we need to be spiritual about this, because hey, to be carnally minded is death.
Time, and that's happening right now. You have those on TikTok as well, talking against the New World Order.
Yup.
For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Just how the brothers dreamed, they were telling them, hey, if you guys don't stop recording, you're gonna be, put to jail or put to death.
Put to death. Yeah, they putting you in those FEMA camps.
And what happened? They just all started rioting, and when they all fought against each other because they're not gonna regard their laws no more, man.
Hey, just like how you see what's happening in Israel with those big ass protests, and in France, hey, uproars of the people, man. So hey, we're seeing the people already on social media, already trying, carnally preparing for what's about to come. We already see all these people. Hey, we got to come together. We got to come against the government. Hey, what they're doing to us is wrong. But at the end of the day, you won't be able to fight this, man, because there's going to be more of them than there's going to be more of us, And
it's the will of the Lord.
Exactly, it's the will of the Lord, And through the faith, I believe that we're going to be, safe.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't want to rot the Zah, Lord's will.
I
got anything else?
Yep. This is the book of Revelations 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil, which is Esau Edom, is come down unto you, having great wrath, because you know that he has but a short time.
Yeah.
So this is what the eye can see, seeing Esau Edom coming down with that great sword. Hey, if you don't take this charagma, you're going to be put to death. If you don't follow our orders, you're going to be put to death. You're not going to be able to buy or sell if you don't take this charagma, man.
Hey, and I just seen a video today too. One of the brothers posted. It might have been released like last week or something, but it was saying, the government, they're going to start that it's called FED. I don't want to say the word FED now, and they're gonna it's like a cash app, but it's the government's type of a cash app, and that's what they're gonna be using, and they're gonna start that on May. They're gonna start using that on May, if I'm not mistaken. So hey, we gotta Isaiah 33 and 6, stop wisdom and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. Salakia. But got anything else, bro?
Gotcha.
Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. You gotta be spiritual minded, man.
This is 1 Peter 4 and 7. But the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer.
Hey, stop. If you gotta get away from these worldly ass people to focus on these scriptures, and do that. You gotta seek the Lord 10 times more in these times, man, because hey, you don't want to get caught up without the mercy of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Hey, it's a fearful thing to fall in the hands of the living power. You never know what's gonna happen to you, man. So hey, I just want to hit on that little, it's a little quick hit, a little testimony that I had, a little vision.
Ties in with Jacob's trouble.
Ties in,
with the charagma, Revelation 13 chapter. Ties in with, hey, Esau Edom coming down with great wrath. Hey, that was a prophetic vision, that the eye can had. Ties in with the scriptures, And the scriptures say, quench not the spirit when you want to hit a lesson or something, that comes into your, live, you know, your mind, you're like, damn, you know, I gotta touch up on that, you know.
Hey, exactly, you know, you gotta, sometimes we don't, you know, the flesh don't want to do a lesson, but hey, you gotta force yourself to do it, man, because hey, that's just a time and his demons working overtime, man. And we already see that in these times, man. You know, shit, I've been having some weird dreams lately, you know, about my baby mama. But hey, other than that, man, hey, keep enduring, Akyam, and hey, keep the faith, man. I hope this lesson reached the ears of the hopeful elect, and I hope it was edifying to you brothers doing the work. I'm gonna say, Shalom.
Shalom.